Thank you so much. This next one, if you asked for it, you probably heard it before, so you probably heard me tell the story, but maybe for the one person who hasn't. It was inspired by a teaching I heard about the moment when Moses encountered the Lord in the burning bush and asked God what God's name was, and then took a drink of water while he was waiting for God. Because sometimes you're going to wait a long time when you ask the Lord for something, and so you got to make sure you get enough water. It's funny because it's true. So he encountered the Lord in the burning bush and asked God what God's name was, and God said, "My name is," and in the Hebrew it's spelled YHWH, and we added an A and an E in there so we could get the word Yahweh, presumably because we like vowels. But originally it was just YHWH, and scholars have pointed out that these represent breathing sounds in the Hebrew alphabet. They'd be pronounced like this: Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. YHWH, Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Which introduces a wonderful question: what if the name of God is the sound of our breathing? Which is a beautiful thought to me, since for hundreds of years there have been people who've told us that his name is so holy and we are so unworthy that we dare not speak the name. How wonderful to imagine that we were designed to say the name, that we can't go very long, that nobody on planet Earth can go very long without calling upon the name of the Lord, you know? Like when a baby's born, do they have to take their first breath, or do they have to call out the name of the Lord to be alive on planet Earth, you know? Or when we breathe our last breath, is it that, or is it that we're no longer alive when the name of God is no longer on our lips? Or say you're at a friend's house and they aren't a believer, and really who can blame them? If we're honest with ourselves, half the time we're trying to figure it out too. So it's best to not preach at them or pretend like we're more confident than we actually are. Maybe it's best to listen, I don't know. Anyway, I know it's good to be humble and authentic. But anyway, we're at a friend's house, say, and they don't share your faith, and they look across the table at you and they say to you, "There is no God." But what you hear is Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. And I don't know, I just think that's beautiful. It's a teaching I heard. It might even be true. I wrote a song imagining it to be true because it does seem consistent with the kind of holy mischief that the God I know is regularly engaged in. So, all right, this is called The Sound of Our Breathing. Here we go. Everybody draws the very first breath with your name upon their lips. Every one of us is born of dust, but come alive with heaven's kiss. When the name of God is the sound of our breathing, hallelujahs rise on the wings of our hearts beating. Breathe out, speaking aloud. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Glory surrounds, this is the sound. Oh, whoa, oh. Moses barefoot at the burning bush wants to know who spoke to him. The answer is unspeakable, like the rush of a gentle wind. When the name of God is the sound of our breathing, hallelujahs rise on the wings of our hearts beating. So breathe in, breathe out, speaking aloud. Oh, whoa. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When the name of God is the sound of our breathing, hallelujahs rise on the wings of our hearts breathing. Oh, breathe in, breathe out, speak it aloud. Oh, 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 the glory surrounds, this is the sound. Oh, 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 breathe in, breathe out, speak it aloud. Oh, 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 the glory surrounds, this is the sound. Oh, 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 yeah. Doubters and deceivers, skeptics and believers, we speak it just the same. From birth to death, every single breath is whispering the name.